Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Test this sound, okay. Testing. Test. Yep.
What sort of color is
What a
this?
place!
Green
Test.
skin?
Full of surprises.
Been here before? I'm heading east.
One,
I
two,
told you come
one,
with. I guess they
two.
don't see you over in the west then.
Testing. One, two, three.
What a place! It's full of surprises.
Have I been here before?
What sort of color
I'm
is
heading
this?
west. They don't
Rotten
see you over
onion
in the
skin?
west here.
Wait. Sound check. Test. Sound check. Test. 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 It's not even. Alright. Let me finish. Let me clear. Let me use resin for a bit. No, I did not.
Skyward!
Yeah, I didn't. Dang. Wait, what I do? Oh, it's only four. Alright. Uh. mm, so the plan is just to first I need
Let the world
to
collide!
finish the racing
Scatter!
and we can do all the content or not all, but I wanna see what 5.2 is gonna be. So let me do it first. Let me farm. Let me farm first.
Strike a pose! Let the world come alive! Skyward! Scatter! Stray clouds converge! Skyward! Scatter!
Defend HP%, but
Everyone hold hands! Yoo-hoo! Time to shine! Yeah! Scatter! Skyward! Make way for the Adeptus! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
two more, just two more in there. Yeah, no, man.
I see everything! The Temple of Wisdom! Let my name echo in Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Seize the skies! Yeah! Scatter!
One more, just one more, and we're gonna do the quests. Just one more, just one more.
Let the world collide! Scatter! Stray clouds converge! Skyward!
Alright, yeah. I will go back, claim daily reward, and that's it. Ooh. I don't know.
Yeah! Skyward!
Nice. Nice.
Ad Astra Abyssos. Thank you for
Nice.
Ad Astra Abyssos.
And that's it. I think that's it. Let's just do it. So yeah, this is a spoiler warning for anyone that suddenly watched this stream for some reason. I don't know why. Wait, I just curious. Okay, never mind. Do I wanna use this team? No. So let's head to Here already. Wow. Explore the new map is oh, this is already new. Yeah, I'm not about it. So let's open this first. Where is it? Is there a hot water building? Where is oh there. That's it. Oh yeah. Oh. Okay, come back. No. Yeah, yeah. What? I thought there is something. There's nothing. All right.
Off we go.
Don't want to just do all this, but there is probably something I can't stop. I know I can just use Aurora for this, and I do have him. I think. No. Oh no, I didn't. All right, never mind. Never mind. I do not have him. By tossing what?
Ho!
I'm gonna do all this later then.
Woohoo!
Never mind. I saw it. Oh. Okay, so if I do that, can I do it? Yeah. How about this? And this. Just two of them, right? Yep. Nice. So where is okay that's so I think I just went up oh just another one boom. Why do I don't have to right? Yeah, I can just do that and this and another one of those. Boom. What is this? What is this? Alright. I enter forward direction gravity. This one? Whoa. Oh, alright.
Something's hiding behind that statue! Aw, it's a baby Ectomisaur! So cute! Although, why is it staring at us? Traveler!
Wait, we really need the previously kind of thing. I forgot already what happened. Why? Alright.
How long was Paimon out? Paimon locked eyes with that baby Ectomisaur for like a second, and then she was suddenly pulled into this strange place with a huge Ectomisaur. Any idea what happened? Traveler? Hey, what's wrong? Look, it's that baby Ectomisaur. Seems like it wants us to follow it. Paimon's adventurous side says we have to see where...
I'm cutting you off. Alright. I've seen this. Yeah. To be honest, Surumi Island wasn't that how should I put it? Wasn't that uh hard in some way. It's only hard because back then our level character are too low. I think with all this character that we have been leveling up, it should be piece of cake. Kind of. Do not mark my word for it. I'm just saying. Also, what is this? What this good?
One with nature.
What is this? Activate. Is there something here? Don't talk about this. Eh. Alright, yeah. There's another one. Sure, why not?
Need a surf? Let's ride!
Oh, what?
I told you today's our lucky day.
Okay, yeah, let's go back. Just.
Carving wave! Oh, check it out! The graffiti on the wall is glowing!
Where?
Masters of the Night Wind. And by the looks of it, Masters of Nightlife, too.
Well, I should keep this one. Why lagging?
Don't get hung up on the how. As long as it turns out
Maybe I can land on the office. Yep. No, that's not right. Okay, I still got it. Never mind. There's more. Let me get this first. Alright. I feel like
Wonder
it's
if we're allowed in here.
suffering for a bit.
Oh, the door opened all by itself. Taking that as a yes. Aw, the Tomisaur from earlier. It's really here. Then let's go introduce ourselves.
Wait, is the right time? No, it's not. This is what I'm trying to. This is this. Uh, yeah, this is what I want to do. So let's just get this one and we go there. Yeah, goodbye. I will check you out later.
Off we
Let me
go.
get all this.
Let's ride.
It's a tough wall to climb. Yeah.
Carving waves.
There's so much stuff. Alright.
Off we go.
Yep. Hold on, let me just.
All right, let's finish this fast.
Nice and spicy.
Into the wind. Wind strike. That was quick. The wind knows me. Who says there aren't benefits to a life of rare? What's to? Oh, it's yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's another one for this. I probably might be summoned by another one. No? No? Alright.
Time to go. As one with
I
wind and cloud.
that's not what I want. I wanna.
Woohoo!
I believe. Bye bye.
Everything has opportunities. I just never
Off
took
we
the
go.
ones I had.
Need a surfboard?
That little rascal.
Man, I have to climb every. I have to climb all over this. Alright. I know I don't have to do the climb, but you know, I'll do it the hard way. Oh, there you go.
Wait, isn't that Yansan? Wonder what she's...
I brought all the stuff over, Coach. What's next?
Oh, come on. I forgot about this. I forgot about this.
All right, I'll
The
start by
voice
moving the
thing.
boxes over. I'll help you. These things can get pretty heavy. Nah, I got
This sucks.
this. These muscles aren't just for show, you know. You see that? Perfectly defined. I can lift this stuff up with one hand.
Fine, as long as you don't wind up too sore to move tomorrow. I don't want to hear any complaints from you.
Just prepare to be amazed.
You cannot. Yeah. This is obvious. And also I hate this. That one already different. No.
I
Another.
knew I
Yansan! We were just about to ask you the same thing. We didn't expect to run into you in these parts. Of course, we're also here to help. Let's go
You
see the
are
chief.
short of you people. Okay, so this is the right one. Maybe. Right. Yeah, it is. Let me get this one first, please. Come on now. Okay, let me get it. And whoop. Oh, I don't have. Okay. Yeah, I can still get it easily. Damn. There's no. There's just don't know something. Somewhere.
Into the wind. Sure.
You're here, Eon-san. And you must be the traveler in Paimon. I've heard a lot about you. I'm sure we'll have a much better time now with your help.
Cold. So cold. Duarte, are you there? I'm drowning, and there's something in the water.
He's on the ground, but it almost looks like...
The abyss. The abyss is coming. There are eyes in my hands, and hands in my stomach. And my stomach is full of teeth. It ate all of you. It's coming for me, too.
But we haven't been eaten. We're right here.
Monstrous beasts! How did you get in here?
As you can see, their mental state is quite poor. They went missing after the battle. We found them in the wilderness in the days that followed, but the damage had already been done. We found them unconscious in areas corrupted by abyssal tumors, lying next to their deceased comrades. My only guess is that something terrible must have happened during the battle.
Well,
According to the chief of the
I think that's
Masters of
right.
the Nightwind, sudden exposure to a large amount of abyssal power can have mental as well as physical repercussions. We've never seen the effects this heightened before, but maybe Gasoithoth was just too powerful.
Gasoithoth.
What's that?
Gasoithoth.
It's the abyssal monster that appeared in the sky not too long ago. After consulting our ancient legends, we decided to call it Gasoithoth, Reaper of the Abyss.
Oh, that giant black
And
ball?
we have consultation
It
just for
only forced it to
naming.
retreat, though.
True, it poses no threat to us now,
I mean, sure.
but whatever wound it inflicted on these warriors still endures. We scoured all sorts of records for a solution, but nothing came of it.
What linkage is
There
it
was
for
some mention of a treatment
Gasoithoth?
from several hundred
Right.
years ago, but that knowledge is long gone.
Right! You can purify abyssal power! Might as well give it a try!
For solid, I thought it's gonna be like animated. Never mind. I'm.
It didn't work?
That must mean purifying the abyssal power within them still isn't enough. In any case, thank you for trying.
So, what can we do now? You don't tell me my friend is just gonna be like this forever?
Come back to me, Gogeta! Please, don't leave me like this!
Gogeta.
We beat Gasoithoth! They survived the battle! Are we really just gonna sit back and watch them lose their minds?
Of course not.
What is it, Aeon-san?
We attack case by case. First of all, we have to keep them copped. I don't know English. Let them go where they still and then we talk to them.
But,
Are you sure about this?
I know you're worried. We don't have any solution, right? Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Let you know until you try. Well, don't just stand there. Let them go. Send someone to follow them. Let us stick to class. We just need to keep tabs on them. Alright, it's up to the sun. Let's talk to them. Why was going on? This is the best situation, but I know the world will find a way to pull through. After all, we have overcome so many challenges already. What's one more? The huge primal gems as a reward. That's not the one. This first. Why are we dispersing them so far? Is that the one? Fine. Hello. Can you hear me?
So dark. So cold. I want to go home.
I wanna be free. Just hang on, I will take you home. The crowd will try to have brought some fire. I think starting with board fire will help. And it's dark, damp and cold, much better than a fire. A flashlight. Maybe the light bulb will help to change what he sees. Wait here until I grab some firewood. You're really putting the fire in literally in front of him.
Light. Underwater. Where is it coming from?
It's working!
Is someone there? Please save me.
Yeah, you will burn yourself if
No, wait.
you reach out
You
your
have
hand.
to leave this place. The water's too deep. You won't make it.
Yes, we brought some friends for the people of this place. They're
No,
great people.
Please.
Lovely.
Just leave me.
Yes.
Duarte.
Oh no, it's not working anymore!
The sign of fire wasn't enough. That was the second time he mentioned it in Dorothy. Maybe we can start there. Let's just run and see what we can learn. Learning. Oh, I just noticed that the back bridge and if I pop this, the bridge will collapse. Maybe.
The wind knows me.
Kinda. I mean, I don't see any support other than that.
My friend. Is he any better?
No. We're working on it, but I want to ask, does an indoor ring any bell for you?
Duarte.
Bells.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Duarte was the name of Otoko's Surreal companion. Otoko almost drowned as a child, and Duarte was the one who saved him. He dove deep into the water and used all his strength to carry Otoko back to the surface. It was pretty touch and go, but both of them made it in the end.
That means we don't need to be Duarte.
Well, you see, Duarte died 4 years ago during an abyss invasion. He was helping evacuate injured warriors from the front lines, but fell to an ambush.
Maybe we don't need it.
He was a bit on the smaller side, but other than that, he was just your average Kukasaur. Well, hold on. What are you planning?
Based on the information already, I'm guessing you already have a plan. Alright, let's get to work. Oh, and thank you for the information. We'll do whatever we can to help your friend.
No problem. Thank you for looking out for him.
Indwell and Kuchusaurus. Why is Kuchusaurus is it flying? It's a bird. There's a lot.
Time to go.
There. Boom. Alright, fuck. Where's there? This drop down. No. No. Oh, like control. Descend. Hey. Ah, I'm burning.
We're back! How are you feeling?
Duarte? How did you get here? Are you here to
This
save
is
me?
not small.
It's working!
Sheesh. What now? Huh? Oh, I'm the one doing it. Like the raw pushing like. Why do I push it like from behind? From behind?
You sense it, don't you? This place is dangerous. Still. Hearing you make that noise reminds me of our first few battles together. You were such a little thing back then. And I also had no idea what I was doing.
Oh. Okay, so the wrong answer it wasn't that punishing.
That hurt. Duarte, you have to get out of here. There's.
All right, yeah, yep, 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 yeah.
You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time. Over a decade later, and you're still trying to save me. I can't believe you made it this deep underwater, but I'm so glad you found me. Once we're out of here, let's split a huge portion of blazed meat stew. Just like old times. We're almost at the
I'm not
surface.
hungry.
People tried to tell me you were dead, you know? As if I'd let that happen. I promised to protect you. There's no way. No. Wait.
All right.
Duarte? Wait. You're not Duarte. How did I get here? Who are you people?
Who am I? You don't know these two?
Toko!
He's Kaylee. What's going on? All I remember is the battle against the Abyss, and then I was drowning. And a Saurian that looked like Duarte saved me. How did I get here?
Man, every story is just the same. I'm not gonna question anything. Or actually, I will. But
You went through all that for me? While all I did was cause trouble for everyone? I'm so sorry.
you're so beautiful to me. None of this is your fault. Maybe it's not my place to say this, but go easy on yourself. You deserve more. Yeah, that. You deserve to move past what happened here.
Thank you.
Ah.
I appreciate that.
Go on, get some rest. It's calling him to you. A small step. Alright. Is that big? That's not like that. Where's that? Wait, hold on.
It's coming for me. It's gonna
getting
get
some
me.
food. Hold on.
It's no use. It'll just come back. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop the abyss. It will devour everyone. One day, we'll all be reunited in the pit of its stomach.
Maybe it's just Paimon, but she seems to be in even worse shape than a Toko. She can talk to us, but nothing she says makes any sense. She also seems really afraid.
Ion-san, I heard you cured a Toko? I'm so relieved. Is there anything I can do to help? If you need extra hands, I can... I think you're onto something. The mental distress does seem to be connected to pre-existing fears and anxieties. Kochita doesn't like it when people talk about her past.
Alright, I'm back.
But the situation is urgent. So, I guess I'll be the bad guy. Ion-san, do you believe there are people in this world destined for battle?
Yeah. I'm gonna finish something instructed. A particular gifted student.
Then, what about people destined to be unfit for battle?
What do you mean?
When Kochita was little, her parents died fighting the Abyss. She was only 11 or 12 at the time, and her brother, even younger still. The two saw their parents collapse in a pool of blood as flames roared and spread all around them. Kochita trained hard to become a warrior, but still found fighting Abyss monsters too difficult to handle. she and her brother were left with severe trauma after the incident. Pain and fear that they could not get over no matter what.
But isn't Cochita one of the warriors who fought the Abyss? Didn't you find her unconscious out on the field?
Yes, we did. You see, something changed within her several years ago when the Abyss attacked our tribe and broke into her home. By the time the guards rushed to the scene, they found her standing there, weapon outstretched, hands trembling. Her brother huddling behind her for safety, and the Abyss monster dead at her feet. She didn't even look at it, and just kept repeating the same thing over and over. You're the only family I have left. I won't let anything happen to you. She became a completely different person after that. She earned a reputation as a very capable warrior, and fought countless battles against the Abyss. We all thought she overcame the trauma, and we were so happy for her. But now it seems like even if she buried it deep within herself, the fear still never left her.
Would not lose anyone else. Maybe the thought of experiencing that pain again scared her more than the abyss. On the outside, her choice to fight made her seem strong, but you never
How can
forgot.
we help her?
Hui! I'm so slow. If I okay, if you can find the right opportunity, then
Quali?
Quali, what are you doing with that weapon?
Show me the monster that hurt you! I'll make it pay! I'm going to protect you this time!
Calm down, Quali. That monster is already...
I can do it! I don't care what it takes! I just want her to get better. She's the only family I have left.
Family?
I'm eating
If
actually.
Quali goes to battle, the Abyss will devour him. I can't let that happen. I have to do something. But it's useless. No one can beat the Abyss. It's a death sentence. Just like what happened to Mom and Dad. But I'm no warrior. I'm just a coward. Still, I have to protect Quali. What should I do?
Cochita.
Fight it. One more time?
I'm eating wrong.
Try checking the mountains to the north. A few fled in that direction after the battle. I dispatched a team to clear them out, so most of them should be gone. But there might still be a few stragglers.
There's no turning back. I have to face it, even if it will devour me whole.
I'm coming too! I'm not letting my sister face this alone! Not anymore!
That's good for you. Alright, let's take a look. Let's go. Well, kind of far. Alright. Like I started everything organized. You don't have to face yourself, force yourself to do it. Okay, wait, this is for. I guess we could order now for, but I think it's better to thank God for now. I should wait for the right moment to intervene.
You were the ones who killed them!
Ah, it's for your school, come on.
As a kid, I thought my parents were invincible. They were always so strong and gentle, but I can still see the image of them collapsed at my feet that night. The raging fire, the smoke, the smell of blood,
She's to breathe.
the sound of my brother's cries. It's all burned into my brain. They told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears ever since. But why didn't my parents run? It must have been because...
Why now? This.
You can do it!
Because of our family. When you have someone to protect, there's no backing down. No matter what.
Alright, yeah.
Stay away from my brother!
Can you do it, Lord? I'm curious. Your health was even ready. Or anything. But this is it. Yeah, you're immortal actually. You can do it, Gachita. You're immortal, I can just, let me just check. My bag. Alright, I learned how to do it. Alright, continue. That one is 1/3. Damn, your damage less 6,000. What's mine? Alright, I'm leaving here.
Let's help her out!
3,000. Yeah, sure.
To the wind.
Let's ride!
I can do this. I have to do this.
What's up?
Let's light it up!
I'm the fry tip. Woohoo!
Where is it?
Where are the rest? Where are they hiding?
That's nothing, but that's the perfection. You pulverize them in a single hit.
That's impossible. They were gigantic beasts crawling with eyes, ready to devour everything in sight.
You're in denial.
No. Wait. What am I saying? Abyss monsters are not actually that scary.
You are in denial.
I've defeated them before.
You are in
I
denial.
know I have.
She's back to normal!
Kuchita!
What just happened? That is quite embarrassing. Sorry about that. I've always envied warriors who don't get scared or feel lost. It really felt like I was getting stronger over the years. But in the end, maybe I never made any progress at all.
It's important to listen to your limits. Just like training, you need to have only for doing the wrong. Besides, I have a feeling you won't have to
Even
face.
though we're both scared of monsters,
Why is it so fast?
you
I
were
did
always the one who
everything
stepped up to
frustrating.
protect me. But not anymore. I'm going to get stronger. From now on, we're in this together.
Is that so? Then I'll look forward to the day when you'll be all big and formidable. I finally feel like myself again. I couldn't have done it without you all. Thank you for everything. I think I'll rest here for a bit. I don't think I can make it back to the tribe just yet.
I'll keep you company.
Alright, then we'll head back. I'll make sure to share this funny area for fun and stuff here. So take your time. Sometimes our pure never truly live up. Okay, I know why it's just because the sound, it's just because this blah, 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 the voice is non-existent.
Atoko's all better. Did you hear?
Really?
Yes, really. It's all thanks to the Traveler and Eon-san.
I see. I was wondering why the Traveler was chosen to accompany the Pyro Archon in the final battle. But I guess she really can do the impossible.
Some. You.
Need a surfboard?
Is it that there's? I mean, you know, it's the power of three or three.
Carving waves.
So all those rumors about
Kochira's getting better too.
Excuse me. Why are you trying to say? Okay, I cannot talk to them. I can't enter this. As the people don't, you know, man, for us over, and the one here, right? You already know how to give you hope. Ever since you came in that time, I have been with a chance of winning this part.
Yeah. Honestly, Paimon was at a complete loss when she saw so many sick people on the hot air balloon platform. We only found a solution this time because you kept her cool and took control of the situation. You deserve most of the credit.
Well, who am I to turn out? Most of us are different. I never get it. Let's try it. To be this.
Whoa, you're right. That makes a lot of sense.
No, the first step is always good. It's always the hardest. The first step is always the hardest. But when you start, everything man easy.
That sounds like something Paimon could do, but would that really...
Consistency is good. My action name in forward. Didn't let. No, I did not. So that's not what happened. A lot of people were confused and distracted. My fellow warriors. At first, I was also felt lost. Physical strength. It just meant. So I began to break power. That's not the manufacturing impossible. You need to act and you feel so what? That's just life. Do not be so real about it. I mean,
Oh, well, when you put it that way,
I
Paimon's
mean,
almost
yeah.
encouraged to
If
start
you
drinking
feel
kale
like,
juice
if
tomorrow.
you feel
No,
something like that,
today.
just lie. But
Paimon will start today. You're amazing, Ansan. You really make Paimon feel like she can do the impossible. Maybe your true strength is giving other people strength.
your support, that Bennett.
Ian-san, bad news. Okoland is out of control.
Stick on right then. This is the time to conservation. Come on, let's go see him. Yeah. I mean, he's definitely. I pressed the wrong button.
Koichi, give me a hand for a sec. Right. Koichi's not... She's not here anymore.
Don't be so
Off we go.
sad about it.
Need a surfboard?
What are you doing, Okoland? Wake up!
Don't you recognize us?
The Abyss monsters are everywhere. They've taken over the tribe. No corner is safe. Did we lose the battle? No. It's pointless to think about that now. A warrior only has one job. Fight until the very end. Careful! He's not...
Hokotlan!
Get back. I need to fight.
Wind strike!
So, he thinks we're Abyss monsters? Hey, it's okay! We're not the bad guys!
Come on! Wretched Abyss! Get out of my tribe!
Please, son. You've got to stop. You can't keep going like this.
Wretched monsters! Give me my family back! Look, Uncle Lan! That's your father! Get out of my home! I'll never forgive you!
Are you alright, sir?
Please, don't hurt my son. He's just trying to protect his home.
But what should we do now? He's different from the other two. It's like he can't hear us at all. He keeps calling us monsters. We're basically enemies to him.
Oh, Coatlan.
Abyssal corrosion syndrome. 500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
Whoa.
Huh? That voice, it's...
Direct contact with high concentrations of abyssal power causes irreversible mental trauma in most people. The exact presentation will vary according to trauma level. Some will suffer from superficial hallucinations and maintain the capacity to perceive the outside world. In such cases, verbal and physical interaction can be used to break through the hallucination. However, there are also those who are so far gone, entrenched in hallucinations so deep, that medical intervention is the only option. That's why we developed the Drought of Lucidity.
The draft of...
It's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological impact of the abyss. The treatment comes with severe side effects, including chronic migraines for the rest of the patient's life. So, it's reserved for the worst cases. This man is a devoted warrior, one not easily swayed from battle. That is precisely why it's so difficult to pull him out of this hallucination. If you trust me to be true to my word, give him this.
Wretched monsters! Setting up an ambush! Give me your worst! It's either your end or mine! Hurry! He's away!
Please, give him the draft. My son thinks he's alone in this world. In his mind, all his family and comrades are gone, and only enemies remain.
How do you give him the drink?
Monsters! What's going on? Dad? What are you doing here? My head hurts. I just had the strangest dream.
It's all right, my boy. It was just a night. Let's go home. You need a good night's sleep. But first, I want to thank you for saving my son. May I ask your name?
Just Capitano is fine.
I owe you more than words can say, Mr. Capitano. My name is Mune. You're welcome in my home anytime. Time to go, son. Can you stand?
Thank goodness everything turned out all right!
Think nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid, so this is merely a part of that duty. Besides, I care deeply about this land.
Right! When we were with Moika, you told us you and your soldiers defended Natlan against the Abyss 500 years ago.
That's right. My desire to protect this nation remains unchanged. When my platoon arrived in Natlan 500 years ago, like you, we were true outlanders. But as time passed, I encountered the people of this land and witnessed their desperate struggle against the Abyss. Though many of the warriors were rash and inexperienced, they were steadfast and fearless in battle, willing to do anything to protect their fellow citizens, oftentimes with complete disregard for their own survival. Just as I fought for the glory of Conria, They fought for the survival of their nation. We happened to share a common enemy, so I decided to offer my aid. We fought side by side to the very end. I traveled to many places after that, but I never forgot this land. Even now, my work in Natlan remains unfinished. It may seem difficult to understand, but the reason is really quite simple. That name carries with it the glory of my homeland and the honor of Natlan. Yet, I failed to bring my soldiers home. And I failed to help Natlan defeat the Abyss.
But that's not your fault. The Abyss is way stronger than any of us imagined.
You need not comfort me. I am no longer who I once was. Let the events of the past continue to collect dust in the annals of history. I will continue to help Natlan in my own way.
Like, with the draft of lucidity? Who knew you could make medicine? Were you a doctor before?
The drought was Guthred's invention. He was a respected military doctor, as well as my trusted second-in-command. We faced a similar situation to what you witnessed today. The endless battles against the Abyss triggered delusions among the soldiers, to the point where some attempted to kill each other. In order to develop a treatment as fast as possible, Guthred used himself as a test subject. He passed away shortly after the drought was complete. That's who he was. Unrelenting in his pursuits. No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. In the end, he even gave himself up for a chance at success. I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people even now. The Abyss has wrought enough suffering on this land. I sincerely hope this war will end soon.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. That must be why I've returned. For this moment. Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
You're more perceptive than I imagined. However, some things are better kept secret for now. We may be working together, but our goals are not entirely aligned.
What's with the secrets all of a sudden? Paimon's starting to think we should be more careful around you.
I do not mean to jeopardize the trust between us. I simply prefer to keep this to myself, because it's a personal matter. All I can tell you is this. Natlan may have survived the worst of the crisis, but the souls of this land are still not at peace. And that is why my work is not yet done.
Well, if it's personal, then we'll just have to trust you.
If you have other questions, I'm will-
Wait! Paimon wants to know how you eat with the mask. Anything?
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. And only Mawika's death can clear the debt. Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks like that death is still set in stone.
In the garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds grow side by side. When the weeds compete for nutrients in the soil, the gardener intervenes to inhibit their growth. I'm not one to pass judgment based on my own standard of right and wrong. But it is an undeniable fact that she is responsible for my suffering, as well as that of my people. If that explanation is too difficult to understand, allow me to show you exactly what I mean. The ruler of death can freely define the form of death, or grant immortality to anyone she desires. Her power is a rule in and of itself. Faced with such an overwhelming level of power, it can feel hopeless to resist. But I am of the belief that, in this world, No destiny is unchangeable, no death inevitable, and no rule unbreakable. So, before the final moment truly arrives, we must fight harder than ever.
Message your Sion.
Oh, did something happen?
Oh,
This is a critical time for you, traveler. It's best not to delay, so let us end our conversation for now. Best of luck to you all. Goodbye.
So in the end, the captain still hasn't told us his real goal.
just not pry around, you know. Just go back.
He kind of reminds Paimon of someone we met recently. Oh, right, the Lord of the Night! They just seem so...
Everything, everyone is here. Oh, even you, shut up. Wow.
Kanich, Kachina, Mualani? Woo, everyone's here!
Reunited at last. Did you miss us?
I brought candy and cookies to share. Of course
Okay,
we
so
missed
Kachina
you.
is
Ooh, you brought Source crackers too? Score!
Just in time, traveler. It's so stifling in here. I was just about to go outside to get some air.
It's the same temperature outside. Anyway, how was the trip here?
Huh. To be honest, I also didn't expect this many people to show up. A third of this amount is more than enough for my plan. I need to ask them about you, gather their thoughts and hopes. That will help the formation of your ancient name. Oh, you brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? Yeah, let me take a look. Okay. The progress looks good. We have enough people, so let's get started.
Sorry I'm late.
Chaska showing up late for something? That's a first.
I had to follow a group of monsters further than expected. When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe. Thank you.
Which tribe of yours? You're not from your son. Oh, so now that makes sense now.
Okay, let's save the pleasantries for later. Everyone's here, so let's get started. All right, let me remind everyone what's going to happen. I need each of you to stand before the Pilgrim's Chronicle and share your stories about the traveler. Your words will be recorded and become a part of the traveler's ancient name. Any, questions?
Nope.
All right, then, to start things off...
Hold on. Remember?
Oh, right, I almost forgot. Traveler, Paimon, you, can't be here for this part.
Huh? But why? We want to hear what everyone has to say.
I need people's true thoughts and feelings. It's best if the subject in question isn't involved. It's much more difficult to express those feelings to someone's face. People get shy in those situations. It's just how it is.
You're right. Just like doesn't have enough lore to pay for her meal, but she's too. So basically, you want us to leave the.
Oh, don't worry. This shouldn't take long.
Everything Shilonen said made sense, but did you see Lolly's reaction back there? She was definitely the one who decided we should leave. But staying out here is just making Paimon even more curious about what everyone's gonna say. Anyway, you're gonna have an ancient name soon. Ooh, that's so exciting! Feels like we've been in now. You're right! If only Paimon could say a few things about you in there.
Well, looks like you're about to have that chance.
Shilonen, is everything all set?
Almost. We're just missing one last thing. You...
But Paimon's not.
Oh, it doesn't matter. As a traveler's companion, your contributions are extremely important. You're the perfect person to finish the story. Sorry, traveler. I just need to borrow Paimon for a second. It should be quick. Paimon gave us a lot, and I mean a lot of information. I'm not even sure the Lord of the Night managed to get all of it.
Well, we've been to 6 nations already.
Here, you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back. I'll need it when I forge the name, but you can continue your adventures in the meantime. And when the time comes, I will forge you an ancient name unlike anything that's come before, so that you, Moika, and Natlan as a whole can finally put an end to this endless war.
Wow, already? That's a short quest. Dang. I mean, of course, there's a continuation, right? Right? There's not? Really? There's not anymore? Wow! Dang, that's underwhelming. Alright, I just wanna do. Man, that's so underwhelming. I mean, it's I don't know what to say.
The most important part of going out to have fun is, well, going out. So just show up and I'll handle the rest.
What even is this? What's the requirement actually? I'll just give this. One food. You what? You guess also one more. literally right beside that. Wow. Wait, I cannot see it. Where is the door? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. There it is. Okay, I saw it, right? Alright. Okay, from the touching show. Alright. Wait, I never fought this one or what? I never. Wow.
Let's ride! Amazing! Chill out! Carving waves! I told you today's our lucky day.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, I thought it's gonna be much longer. I mean the quest. Is that really? I mean, dang. Then what's all this about? I don't know. So what I can do next is just do this kind of quest. Hold up.
This weather makes me want to lay down and catch some rays. Perfect sunbathing.
Oh shit, I forgot about.
Hello there, okay. Probably doesn't understand what we're saying. Whoops, sorry. No offense.
You there! You dare disrespect our elder? Oh, you mean... Oh, I see. Sorry, my mistake. Apparently you are here by invitation. In which case, it's my job to make some introductions are in order. I am Kaholam, one of the priests of our tribe. And this is our Iktomisor elder, the great Tlapokpok Teats Tatel, a living
I
totem
just
among the
noticed the hand.
masters of the Night Wind.
Whoa, that's quite a tongue.
In truth, we usually go with Elder Tlapo for short. You're welcome to do. I assume your Elder Tlapo has been alive for many centuries and harbors secrets that even we priests are at a loss to explain. So your reaction is entirely natural. But one thing I can say for sure is that Elder Tlapo has appointed the two of you to an extremely important...
What sort of task?
If it's all right with you, I'll take you to see our chief. He's in a... Very well. You can use this scroll to go directly to the obsidian altar, where, don't worry, it's just one of the many mystical abilities of our...
Okay, look, I just wanna go here. How? can I go back? Thank you very much. Can I go back? Thank you.
Let's ride!
Maybe there's a way. I think now here.
Woohoo!
Yep. Oh. Uh, I should just go into the. Yeah. Uh, actually, I wanna end this here. Actually.
Whoa, what was that just now?
One of the routine duties of a priest. We attempt to contact the spirits of our ancestors to seek epiphanies and revelations. The chief is just over there. Please wait here while I have a word with him.
Well, the Masters of the Nightwind are definitely living up to their reputation as the mysterious ones.
Oh, it's a human. Alright.
All right, I've told the chief why we're here.
So, you two are the appointed ones. I am Chief Biram. Welcome, and thank you for your patience.
So tall.
Unusually so. Yes, I am aware, but
Oh, no, of course not. Sorry, Paimon just reacted without thinking.
Yes. Kaholam told me about that. As outsiders to our tribe, this is probably the first you've heard of such appointments. I'm sure the whole thing seems very confusing. Throughout our history, only members of the Masters of the Nightwind have been appointed to undertake these tasks. This is the first time an outsider has ever been chosen.
Really?
Allow me to explain. Our tribe has an old tradition of recording history in the form of woven scrolls. And not just our own history. We record the legends and heroic feats of all other tribes as well. It is a tradition we have observed for many centuries. We treat it as a solemn duty. However, when a major event occurs that affects all of Natlan, we record it on a different kind of scroll, used for this exact, and these scrolls can only be woven by someone of the Iktomisaur Elder's choosing. When the Iktomisaur Elder senses a major change in the ley lines, it will issue a formal declaration to appoint a creator for this scroll.
Whoa!
Elder Tlapo sensed a ley line change quite some time ago, but had not yet designated the scroll weavers until you arrived.
Okay, but just so you're aware, we don't know the first thing about weaving scrolls.
As a matter of fact, that
How come?
in the 200 years that Elder Tlapo has held this position, none of the appointed ones have ever been experienced scroll.
Does that mean 200 years of major historical events?
No. They all submitted scrolls in time, yet each of them claimed it was not their own work, but a gift from—
Man, this tribe gets more...
Yes, well, that is the notion that we have to rely on esoteric things like gifts from the spirits to record historical events of such great importance. It is
Huh. That's pretty surprising.
I can imagine. You probably see the map, but I am something of an exception. I may be the chief, but when it comes to our traditions, I'm in fact a proponent of change and reform. I have dedicated my energies to deciphering the many mysteries of our tribe. In doing so, I hope to establish clearer rules that will help sustain our traditions in the future.
Wow, that sounds great! So have you figured out the mystery of the gift from the spirits?
Nope.
Sadly
See?
not.
It is something I've been investigating for a long time, but I have yet to uncover what this gift truly refers to. Only a small handful of events over the years have been recorded on these special scrolls, with decades between each one. And by the time the next scroll weaver is appointed, my time as chief will be long gone. I will not be in a position to investigate as thoroughly.
So...
While I haven't gotten to the bottom of the matter, I have made some progress. But the only way I can develop my theories further is with the cooperation of the appointed ones. Precisely. It's nothing to be worried about. Simply a means of validating my current hypothesis. I can explain everything in detail when we get to the site of the test. This garb is one of our important cultural relics, handed down by generations of chiefs. It is only to be worn when conducting certain ceremonies.
Oh!
Please, follow me. Do you see this scroll? If you touch it, you will enter a hidden space.
He's definitely taller than I.
Today's test is, quite simply, to find a way to escape that space.
Okay, I'll do this. I'll do this one. Just because this scene
I
does it.
assure you, it's not as easy as it sounds. If you cannot find your own way out, I will of course intervene to bring you back here. But then, we will be no closer to solving this mystery. Good. Simply touch the scroll to begin the test.
Okay, but first I wanna do this. Okay, so
Let's ride!
yeah, like this. Like this. Yeah.
Whoa, we really did get teleported. It seems like this place is Let's take a look around and see what we can find. There are so many woven scrolls here. Paimon remembers seeing some of them before in other tribes. They seem to record historical... This one really stands out from the rest. For starters, it's the biggest of them all. Wonder what story it tells. Yeah, you're right. Over there, something just flashed. Oh, right. finally made it out.
It is just as I thought. You are in... Yes. You saw many distinctive-looking scrolls there, didn't you?
Sure did.
This specific kind of scroll was left to us by our ancestors. Upon investigation, I discovered what sets it apart is the use of a color not featured in ordinary scrolls. It is a most mysterious color that most people cannot even detect. I myself had to employ special techniques to confirm its existence. Yet there are those who are born with a natural ability to perceive it. And that is why I wanted to test you.
You mean...
That space you just entered was an exhibition room for storing this variety of woven scrolls. Centuries ago, a great shaman by the name of Huitzilin put in place a security measure so that anyone who entered the room without permission will become trapped inside. It exists to this day. And although I have not managed to decipher how it works, I have at least found out how to turn it on and off. Once someone is trapped inside, it is all but impossible for them to escape without outside help. Clearly, you must have this ability, which leads me to believe that our Ictomisaur Elder can sense this ability in people.
Another secret power? Traveler, you are full of mysteries. Still, having this ability doesn't change the fact that...
Don't worry about that. The method for weaving this kind of scroll, if my suspicions are correct, this dye is the key to weaving the scroll. And your special ability is the key to obtaining it. The dyeing process is also a little different from the norm, but I don't anticipate any major issues there. As long as you two can source the dye itself, I can assist with the application.
Cool! We'll follow your lead!
Great! Then please use your abilities to source the necessary ingredients. And in the meantime, I will have someone prepare some fabric for test dyeing. We'll make a few sample pieces to test out my hypothesis. And if that goes well, we can begin the scroll in earnest. If you agree to help, you can expect to be handsomely rewarded once this is all over. So, what are your thoughts?
Agreed, especially if there's a reward in it. What is the reward, by the way? Is it food? Paimon hopes it's food.
Given the stakes involved for our tribe, I was thinking a substantial sum of mora would be appropriate. Surely that would be preferable to just a
Mora works too! Anyway, how do we go about finding these ingredients? Are we supposed to just keep walking around Natlan until we stumble across them?
Thankfully not. I've already identified a location where I suspect they may be found. And I've arranged for someone to guide you there. Your guide is waiting just outside. You can set off at your leisure.
Duly noted. Alright, so... I see. Alright, I think that's all. I mean, actually, no, I mean, there's one more game that I want to try, but I didn't even purchase it yet, so I will end the stream and I'll see if I will stream again with a Driven game, but I cannot promise anything. So yeah. yeah, that's it.